Alright everyone, welcome back to another market haul video. Not too much going on this week. I did pick up a bunch of old drill bits, as you can probably see lying out on the table. Some like offset screw bits. Come in useful, I suppose. Yeah, and a lot of these old drill bits. We've got masonry bits, wood bits, so on and so forth. Yeah, none of them particularly branded. Some of them are, some of them aren't. I probably won't go through them all individually to show off brand or anything like that, because I'm trying to pick it up with my eyes and it's not picking up a lot, to be honest. Some of them are marked, some of them are unfortunately marked a bit too much to be able to read. However, I thought I'd show you guys nonetheless, as per usual. This one's foreign, so that's nice. Not as in it's foreign, it's the brand foreign. But yeah, there's just a bunch of these old, like, drill bits. You never know. To be honest, I don't know why I picked them up, but I did. It's not something I typically go for. But, yeah. Sometimes you just need drill bits, I guess. You know, who am I to judge? I don't know. But this is a really long drill bit here. It's a 8mm spade bit. Massive. But this one here is Draper. And it's got that double socket, which is cool. Kind of got a wee bit of a drawer of these going on. Not intentionally, just whenever I pick them up. But I like the fact that it was Draper, and you can actually see that old one, and it's 3/8, 7/16. Quite cool. I think people call this a box wrench. Might be wrong on that. Please do correct me. Just not sure. I've always called it a spark plug socket. Just because I always used to use one on motorbikes to get the spark plug. So my knowledge is probably not correct, but that's what I used to call them. Got another one of these drill bits. There's a center drill, hole drill, drill saw, whatever. Only socket we got this week is a 9/32, and it's a Bedford. Now, I don't know much about Bedford. I've heard of them, but yeah, I don't know too much about them. 1/2-inch drive, 19/32. Yeah, only socket this week, unfortunately. There was a few sockets there. I couldn't really get in to see them because it was a very busy stall, but I picked that one up at the very least because it was on its own, and well, it wasn't on its own. It was in a box, but I seen Bedford, and I've not really got any Bedford, I don't think, so picked it up just because. Oh, I guess it just piqued my interest. Pair of needle nose. They're a bit sticky, but a bit of oil will fix them up. The reason I picked these up was you can see there's a little maker's mark on there of Wilkinson. So, is that a brand? Are these a good brand? Because the only ones I can think of for Wilkinsons is the razor company, but I don't think they actually do proper tools. Might be wrong though, but it does say Wilkinsons. So yeah, Wilkinsons, and then on the back here it says 1965. So that's quite interesting to me. 1965 pair of needle nose, or established in 1965 probably, Wilkinsons. And it has the S on the end. It is Wilkinsons, not Wilkinson. So yeah, very interested in that. I know that there is a shop called Wilco, but this is not, it doesn't say Wilco, it says Wilkinsons, as in Wilkinson's razors. So interesting. They feel solid. They're just a bit sticky, not too bad, but I'll clean them up with a bit of steel wool and a bit of oil. They'll be good to go. And then spanner this week, pretty low quality spanner, to be honest. But the reason I picked it up was, one, it's solid black, which really piqued my interest, and the fact that on one side it's a 17, and then on the other side it's a 13. Why would an open end be a 13 and a 17? The only thing I can think of, as I tip the table, the only thing I can think of is that this has come out of a kit for either a car or bike, something like that, and it specifically uses a lot of 13s and 17s. So this is a bit of a specialty spanner. Might be wrong on that. Anyone knows, correct me, confirm me, whatever it might be. But I thought that was quite interesting, because I've not really got any combination spanners or open-ended spanners that are two different sizes that are so different, because a 13 and a 17 is nearly polar opposites. It would be like having a 10mm and a 15. It's just very different. But I mean, a 13 and a 17, very common size for both, so it'll be useful. But yeah, not sure if this has come out of a car or a bike or something. So would be very interested to see about that. But yeah, a bit of a random haul today with the drill bits. Believe it or not, I do sometimes use a drill. So yeah, I thought they'd probably be worth picking up and keeping and all that. And like I said, some of them actually do have brands on them. I just can't particularly read them very well. I'm pretty sure this says Hiti or Hito, Japan. Not sure. They're too rusted at the moment, but I will clean them up. And once I've cleaned them up, I'll have another look at them. Make sure you guys see if we can see them. But yeah, I suppose the most interesting one's probably this Bedford. Not too sure about Bedford. Never really had anything from them. But made in England, so always a plus. I love tools that are made in the UK or old tools that are made in the UK, because the steel was good. Steel and alloys and stuff were always good, so happy about that. And I'm really interested in that Wilkinson's needle nose. Not sure if that is from the razor company or from maybe some other brand, other shop. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Just a quick one, small haul, nothing too interesting, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway. But as usual, any knowledge or recommendations, leave it down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.